think it's recording. Hey guys! So today, oops, I forgot to tape down my paper. We're just gonna have some fun with some abstract pages, and I'll show you guys like all the colors that I pulled. My mom's here with me and she's actually gonna be working on her own piece. So I'll periodically pan over and show you guys hers too, which is cool because this thing just like swivels over. So you guys can see. Those ones are the acrylic brushes, but you can use them for watercolor and the inks and stuff too. I don't mind. I'm trying to tape this down. And she's just shaking up her inks and pens and the goodies that she pulled out for her abstract piece. And then, oh, I forgot stencils. Oh well. I'll play it by ear. Oop, my tape just split in half. Right down the middle. Whoops. See if I can still use this piece.
So you get the brush wet first?
Yep, so if you want with the inks, you can wet the portion of where you kind of want to lay down ink, and then you just take the ink itself and barely touch it on there and it starts like bleeding into it. If you want, you can do it that way. Getting tape everywhere. Oh, she's way ahead of me, guys. She's got like all of her stuff. I'm still taping mine down. Okay. And we're still working on getting to the point where I have a studio, converting the barn into a studio. That way we'll have all of the art stuff out there, and then I can start doing classes out there.
Do you want the water blobby?
You can make the water any way you want. You can spread it around if you want, or you could do like lines and then a blob, or...
I'm just trying to... I haven't done this before, so...
You're okay. I'm over here still taping mine down. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? Wow, Mom, that looks really good. Guys, I'm going to pan it over so you can see what hers is doing. She's putting some of the ink on where she did a brush stroke with water.
It just went...
Yep.
Took off. That's cool.
Alright, let's see if this
I can't move it.
turns back to where it was here. There we go. You don't have to move it. You can always add more water too. I don't have a pipette though, like that one video. If I used to have some, but I think I tossed them because I didn't think I would need them. But by adding more water,
so I can still go like that.
yeah, you can smear it around if you want to. But just
how
remember,
to
you're
do
gonna have more ink on that. So if you don't want more ink right here, yeah, you would just rinse it off. All right, let me find the little
Reminds
tape.
me of grade school. Take a string with paint and folding your paint.
Oh, yeah.
Pulling the string.
Yeah, I remember doing that. That's funny. And my washi tape that doesn't like to stay. All right, where would half be? About here? Let's see. Hopefully that will work. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I guess I could have grabbed a ruler. I think there's more on this side than that side. Darn it. Move it over just a little bit. Let's see. How about right there? Is that? Cece needs to turn off her music. I'm gonna have to go tell her to turn it off because it's gonna flag my video. Wait, who's that video on? Make sure your music's off, okay? Okay. I didn't buy these headphones. I'm not sure. That's pretty, Mom.
That is.
Ooh, that is
I
so
like how
pretty.
it just spread the way it did.
Mm-hmm. And I love how it's got some dots in here. I wouldn't even mess with that. It's like from the tooth of the paper. That's really cool. But do what you want. Not my piece. I just get so excited when I look at like all the stuff going on. Okay. So now I'm going to take this round brush, number 12. And I think I'm going to get this going here. I might do like a straight line. Maybe more blobby. I can't even see where I'm putting my water. And just kind of go down like that. I have a habit of not adding enough water, and it like tries to dry really fast on me. Okay, so maybe I'll start with one side first, and then just kind of see what I want to do. So I did pull some inks. This one is my favorite color, deep magenta. Out of my inks, this is my favorite color anyway, because it's party. Not cheap though. And I'm just going to kind of drop this in where I put the water. Oh, that's pretty. It's like lightning. You guys can probably hear the farmer's trucks tootling down the road. And just do some little dots like that. Oh, look at that color, Mom.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's a magenta. And then I think I'll add some turquoise, or do I want to do the orange? Actually, I might do the mark making with orange on top of this layer once it's dry. So I also have this grayish blue that I pulled. So this is the Golden High Flow acrylics that you can use as like inks in turquoise. And then this one is the acrylic ink grayish blue by Amsterdam.
Did I use too much ink, or is that okay? I mean, it'll dry, right?
Yeah, it'll dry. A little goes a long way, though. These things are super pigmented. Which one did you use? Which color is that? That way I can show people, because she was using this Prism Violet. I wasn't sure how dark this would be because I'm used to using the deep violet, but this one is way darker. This is almost like dioxazine purple. That's how dark it is. All right, so let's toss in just a little bit of turquoise. I don't want to do too much because I think it'll kind of overpower that magenta if I do too much. But these come out really fast, so you have to be kind of careful and light-handed when using these. Yeah, I told you. Oh, I told you. Maybe some right there. I think I overdid it a little bit, but that's okay. And then with whatever's left on the top, I always just kind of like to do some little marks with it, just so that way I don't feel like I'm wasting it. Because that's just how I am. All right. Ooh, that blend is really pretty right there. So I think I'm going to add some of this, the grayish blue. Like, I almost don't want to touch it because I like how it looks. But then again, I think I'm going to. Oh, that's pretty. Maddie, watch your mouth. Madeline. Oh my gosh. The joys of parenting. Okay, that's not too bad. It kind of lightens it up a little bit. It has like a neutral. Oop. See, I never add enough water and it dries on me too fast. Boink. Oh, that was cool. There we go. Kind of connect it where it was at. Yeah, that's pretty. That definitely made it more of neutral. Let's add it. Madeline! Hush. Oh my gosh. That's cool. Do I want to add some more marker? Oh, look at that right there, Mom. That, the way the turquoise and the magenta and this like bluish gray kind of mixed right there. It's like, oh, that's really pretty. Okay, I really like those three colors. And I think I might leave that alone for now. But I still don't know if I want to add some of this orange to it now because I had this as a neutral. It just kind of made it the way it is. I don't know. I love the colors. Can't wait to see that one dry. Okay, so on the other side, I was thinking of doing this sky blue light with the deep violet over here. but I might do it a little differently. I might actually spread a lot more water down on this side and just kind of see where it goes. Boop, 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 boop. She must be playing a game online with Selena. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do for this side, I think. Guess we're just gonna go for it. Just gonna drop it. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? Wow, Mom, look at that. Oh, that is so cool. I love watching the inks do that. And all I did was just drop one drop, and I had already laid down like a bunch of water. Oh, that's pretty right there. Look at that. Ooh, that looks so good. Okay, so you use that one and this one.
So far.
That's cool. So you're gonna take up the whole page with yours?
I'm just doing
That's
all sorts
fun.
of different stuff. That's what
That's
you
awesome.
told me to do.
Oh yeah, do whatever you want. That's the whole point of it. I like putting this, like a light color like this, into a dark color. Because look at that. Oh, so pretty. Wow. I love watching it spread. It's like so mesmerizing.
Oh, nice.
Maybe add some right there. So this piece, I think I'm going to add some neutral to this one. And for the neutral color, do I want burnt umber or... Actually, I might use a black. Okay, black or a brown? I can't decide. Let me see. I think I have a different brown that I might want to use.
Oh,
Or is that the same
wicked.
thing? It is the same
That's
thing.
cool.
I have burnt sienna. Okay, so burnt sienna does look really, really good with this color combo. I grabbed the wrong one earlier. So burnt sienna, or I could go in with a black as my neutral. But now I have to figure out which one I want to use. Because I can't tell. Because I might add in black ink on top of this. So maybe I should do this one. Okay, I think I'll go with the burnt sienna. I think this is the right one. I get burnt sienna and burnt umber mixed up all the time, so we'll see. Oh, the lid's like stuck. There we go. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. That actually looks kind of cool. Reminds me of like a baby cow because of the color. And maybe right there. A little bit more. Well, maybe it was the burnt umber, but that's okay. I still think that actually looks pretty cool. I might have found a new color combo I like to use. And I could always go in and like mix it with some water on my brush and just kind of move some color around if I wanted to, but I actually like how that looks. So I might not do that. Ooh, look at how the blue's doing that with
Nice.
the
Oh, yeah.
with the burnt sienna right there in the middle. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till this is dry. So pretty. As long as I don't bump it like I usually do. I bumped my camera. Okay, so I used two totally different, wow. I didn't even use the colors I thought I would use today. That was cool. Okay, I can put those ones back. I might keep the carbon black out just in case, but I think I'll be using the ink set I got off Amazon. So this one, it is in my Amazon store. That was a tester page. But it has like tons of little tips, and then it has two of the pens themselves, and then the pen holder, and then it comes with the ink. So, and I love this one. It works really, really well. So once these are finally dry, I'll be doing some asemic writing on top with this.
That's cool.
Oh, and I also pulled out my favorite gold. You know what's funny is one of my very first pieces I ever did that was more abstract-y, I think I used like the same colors you did. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. Oh,
Now, when doing the inks, do I necessarily have to put water down?
Well, if you want to move it around or thin it out or anything like that, like you can move stuff if you want to, but you don't have to.
That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it does. That does look cool. I'm not quite sure if I can find it. Or if I even have them anymore. I didn't keep everything from when I first started painting. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where I would have put it. Oh, maybe right here. Maybe. What's that one? No, those aren't it. Oh, here it is. It's this section right here. I think it's this one. See? It's kind of similar to the colors that you're using right now. So this was just a fun little doodle piece when I first started. And I used kind of the similar colors that my mom's pulled out for hers, which is really funny. That's cool. Move that back there.
Need more green in there.
And yeah, you can use your brush too. Like if you want to spread it around, you can. It's hard, like I always have a hard time with wanting to spread stuff around because I like the way certain areas look. And obviously you don't have to mess with the areas that you love, but I'm trying to get better at like allowing myself to move things around instead of thinking and messing it up. But it's hard to break that habit. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry. I think I'm actually going to add some salt. And I couldn't find my big chunky salt again, so I guess I'll just be using just some regular salt on top of some of the wet areas on this one, just to give it some extra in my lap texture. Let's see, maybe this area, I just like how it looks once it's dry. Go. Add some more. That should be good. I don't think I want to put salt on this one. So I'll go dump this. And I'll leave this if you want it. So the salt will give it some texture. So like once it's dry, you can rub it away and it kind of leaves like little circles where it kind of took up some of the color. Like see how this area right here, it's already beading around the salt. Once it's dry, when you wipe it away, it'll have pulled the color away. So it'll just kind of leave some lighter areas.
So do you put the ink down and then the salt?
Wherever it's wet, but here's some in my hand if you want to use that. I kind of poured out a little too much. And then you can always take like a heat gun or a blow dryer to it if you want, but it will change the shape of things. So with inks and watercolors, it's best to let them air dry. I like how there's pink in that purple too. So pretty. And these really don't take too long to dry. I guess it just depends on how much water's on it. Yeah, I really like this. It looks like tie-dye in there. I think it was because I added the grayish blue, like a couple of drops in the turquoise. Yeah, Phthalo turquoise is gorgeous. It's kind of cool how these two pieces look totally different just by the way I laid the water down.
And see, and I end up turning to not matchy-matchy, but same colors and just different areas.
It looks good. I think it looks cool. I like how the pink swirled. Here, I guess I'll turn this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh, did I break my desk? I like how the pink kind of swirled in the purple there. It's pretty. And then right here, you can see some of the blue in there. And the green, the way it mixed with the purple. So she did use some of the like more shimmery colors. So then she used Quinacridone Rose Light, and then Prism Violet. Was there any other colors that you used?
Not yet.
So just those?
I'm still playing.
I know. That's going to be really cool. Where the salt is. Ooh. That's going to give it some really cool texture. I'm excited to see. Ooh, and right there. Can't wait to see how those turn out. And, like, look at how the green kind of just made circles. Like, in the pink. So when you wipe it away, it'll show the pink with the green around it.
Nice.
That's going to be so pretty. Alright, see if I can get my camera back there. Darn, I was really hoping to use that orange today, but, I mean, really, after using the burnt sienna, I don't think it'll need any of that orange. This is, like, my favorite color. Orange, what does that say? Flame orange. It's one of my favorites. But I like where these went so far. So they still need to dry. So I might have to come back and do a part 2 with my mark making. Bummer. Yeah, this spot's almost dry. The inks and watercolors typically don't take too long, but for recording purposes, I don't want to keep everybody like waiting. Alright guys, well once this layer is dry for our pieces, we'll come back on and we'll do a part 2 and we'll do like the mark making and like I'll do the semic writing and all the things. So we will be back.